did before. I'm just now learning how to use OBS and like the other, this thing here. So now I just got to go and set the scene and stuff.
Going in and out.
You see I'm going in and out? That's the music. Don't worry about it. Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right, family, without any further ado, I am chilling right here, right now, with my man Dentista. You know,
What's going on?
This is my crypto coach, and you know, as well as one of my capoeirista instructors. I came in with him, and he has stayed true to the game, and he has always been consistent. And I just want to tell y'all why I wanted to do this show. I wanted to do this show because Dentista hit me up. If you don't mind me telling the story, I told it already, but
yeah, that's good.
Dentista hit me up and he was like, "Hey, bruh, he always called me elder. I try to let him know. I say I'm not an elder, man. You know, you gonna get me in trouble with some of the real elders out here in these streets. They be pistol whipping people who be calling themselves elder at the wrong time, and I don't want to have to face that. But anyway, he called me. He said, "Brother, open up this account, and so I could give you some cryptocurrency." I said, "What?" He said, "Open up this account so I give you some cryptocurrency." So I said, "Okay, cool." Because I ain't gonna say most of it, but all the stuff that he gives me is some good stuff. Right, especially when it comes to the digital and the crypto type stuff. So you know, I'm listening. I'm like, cool. I want to learn what he got. So he hit me to this app. And can you explain what this app is to them first before we get into the crypto? Because I want people to understand the power of this app that you hit me to.
Well, it's called Keybase. Keybase was originally. I mean, it's a social media platform, but it's more than that. It's for end-to-end encryption, encrypted chats. It has a wallet for cryptocurrency, various wallets. You can create teams on there. Originally it was more kind of like a true identity, online true identity. So I mean, there's a lot to it. So
what attracted you to something like this? Like
ease of use, like not just ease of use for me, but to be able to teach other people who aren't computer savvy or anything like that. It makes it easier to teach someone else how to use it.
Man, because when you first hit me to the cryptocurrency, the stuff that you had to walk me through as far as the wallet was, it was just. I mean, you like keep this piece of paper, hide this paper with this number on it, and you got to do this. And I was like, what? He said, don't lose that paper. And I'm like, oh, goddamn it, man. I lose paper all the time. But this cryptic keybase allows you to chat privately without ever worrying about anybody, in a sense, interfering in your conversation. Because if they were to see it, they would not be able to understand it.
Correct.
Now, so and he hit me to this, so I'm like, cool. I said, what? So I asked him the question, what is this? He said, what is, it's we could talk privately about anything we want on here, and then you could drop like it has a bomb technique on there where you could basically blow up your stuff after you get done. You could do Google, you could do Google Meets up in there. You could do Zoom up in there. You know what I'm saying? And only people that you allow into your circle can actually get in and use it. It's a fantastic app, and I'm trying to get my team on board, but they like, I'm always finding new digital shit. They like, blah, blah, blah. Man, here you go with something else. Keybase. Last week it was Discord. The week before that it was Uber Conference, and then the week before that, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is something. But the key piece that really got me was the crypto wallet. So For those that don't know, what is the crypto wallet?
Well, it's the one particularly that they use is part of the Stellar network. Everyone heard of Bitcoin and maybe the term blockchain. So the Stellar network is a public ledger, just like it's a type of blockchain that can be seen by everyone. All transactions can be seen by everyone. The reason I like Keybase because it has a integrated wallet, and so that way, when you want to exchange tokens or pay somebody, you can use cash too. There are what these things called anchors, which are like organizations, businesses, money companies that will take your tokens or your cryptocurrency and then turn it into like real world cash, and then do a medium of exchange. So yeah.
Man, so we able to easily incorporate cryptocurrency into our wallets. Now, you've been into cryptocurrency for a while because you was talking to me about it years before I had heard about it when I was doing capoeira with you, and so what got you involved with this whole cryptocurrency movement piece?
The dealing with banks, dealing with Chase, Bank One back in the day, Star Bank, all those places, and the fact that they can cut you off from your own money. Like once you give them your money, it's not your money. Like they're giving you the privilege of accessing your money with them. And so I got tired of that, and I figured that, going to school, no finance, so why can't I just do it myself? And I realized that, dealing with the US dollar comes with a lot of unnecessary headache. And if you can control your own money source, you have a better chance of controlling your own destiny.
So now talk to me about that, because you talking about like controlling your own destiny. But before we even get to that, talk to me. What was the first cryptocurrency that you bought?
Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah.
Oh, you bought what? You bought Bitcoin way back then?
Yeah. I've been in it since 2010 or 11. I believe it started in 2008. Back then, when I got into it, it was about $10.
Oh,
coin.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
He laughing. That's that I'm sitting on stacks laugh. That's what that was, family. He's sitting on those stacks.
I won't say stacks.
Like what?
I won't say stacks though.
Yeah, but I won't ask how many online, but I'm definitely gonna ask. But now, what other currencies did you get into, or was Bitcoin the major one?
Well, Bitcoin was a major one for a while, but then it started getting expensive to both buy.
So you was involved with Bitcoin. You was involved with Bitcoin for a good while before you started even looking at other ones.
Yeah.
Did you expect Bitcoin to grow in the way that it did?
No, but I also didn't care. As long as it was valued more than the US dollar, I was going to be in it.
Man, that's deep. Now, family, I want you to understand. So he got into cryptocurrency for the concept of freedom. How important is currency to freedom?
As important as free speech, right to bear arms, like just being able to defend yourself, being alive, like any of that stuff. It is as important to that because it is a tool, just like any other tool. You can build your house with it, or you can burn down the whole block with it. So it's vitally important.
And so now I'm going back to my story. So he called me. He said he gonna put some current. He gonna give me some cryptocurrency. So I'm like, cool. So boom. He give me instruction. He walks me through the whole setup. The setup when I ain't gonna say it's super easy, but it's easier than setting up one of them damn wallets. I'm gonna tell you that, right? So once I got in, he did the transfer and he gave me a cryptocurrency. And can you explain the cryptocurrency that you gave me?
Oh, I created a cryptocurrency called the credit. I'm a massive sci-fi nut, and so in every sci-fi movie, TV show, the currency they always use is called the credit. You know, if it's Star Wars, they use the credit. You know, even on Star Trek, where there technically isn't any money, they will still use types of credit. You know, and everybody can understand that concept of what a credit is, or a unit of value. And the point of me personally doing it, I'm organizing my family. You know, not just my immediate family, but the entire clan, every other branch. You know, with the same name. And we're organizing ourselves into a tribe, like how you're doing. And our long-term goal is to buy a piece of land, to make it family land, and to build our own little micronation. So I created a currency, so that we would have our own means of economic exchange, but it's on a global ledger, so anybody can be part of it.
So you basically extended a community by creating a currency in which everybody could place value in it.
Yes.
Now, how, like for a Bitcoin or for the credit, how does a currency like this accrue value?
By people using it. The more people that have it, the more chances of exchange, and then the individual, the value you place on it. Like say, one credit is a carton of eggs, and if everybody agrees on it, that becomes its price, and then when you use the exchanges, like that price kind of gets locked in, and then you can haggle over the price up or down, just like you would with a regular dollar. So it's what we say the value is.
So, because like I said, because my whole piece was, when you told me that you created your own cryptocurrency, walk us through that process. How do you do that? I mean, you just one day woke up and be like, shit, credit. I want to create the credit. How you do it?
No, it was. I mean, the organization that built the network, they have a set of protocols, and then I just went along with their, not necessarily tutorial, but kind of like their development pages, and then just follow directions for the most part, with a little bit of code background. That's about it.
Okay, I mean, y'all hear this?
I mean, it wasn't like an overnight thing,
right? But y'all hear him, right? He like it was that easy, it wasn't that much. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of code, huh?
It's a lot of tedious work.
But you got it up, and why did you put a cap on it? You put a cap. What's the cap on your currency? Or is that be publicly known?
Well, that's fine. Yeah, like in normal currency, there's inflation. The more you dump into the more money you dump into the market, you devalue your currency. Like Venezuela, like Zimbabwe, so we put a finite cap on it, so that's all there is. Just like with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 21 million tokens, and so and each token is divisible by 8 places, I believe. So with only, like in our case with the credit, we have a total of 100 billion. So that means that every person on the planet could have a few credits to their name, or potentially have a few credits to their name. We want to make it as inclusive as possible. So with it being a limited supply, we are going back to economics 101, of supply and demand, the concept of supply and demand. So with a finite supply, like with gold, you don't run the risk of creating hyperinflation that devalues the currency. So there will only be, in our case, 100 billion, and so you can't ever have more than that.
So, one of the things that I was thinking, because first thing I asked him when he said he got his own currency, I said, "Hey, man, I want to get my own currency. What I got to do?" But I decided to go on and invest in his, and I don't even know whether to call it investment, because the goal that I have for Gye-Nyame tribe is being able to use the credit in between us as a medium of exchange, our personal piece, so that we can go on and decide what the value is. Like you said, whether it's a carton of eggs, or maybe it might be some yard work, or maybe somebody might need their car fixed, and you have the skills and you are invested in what we are because it's our thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what caught me about it. It's our thing. So I said, yo, I want to use your currency, and help build it up, but at the same time use it to help build up my group, because we need meetings of exchange in order to really to have groups. Now let me ask you this, because obviously you study a little bit of economics. What is the importance of exchange within a society?
Well, that's kind of that's broad, and it's broad.
Well,
I can speak for myself.
Break it down.
Well, I can speak for myself. Like generally, a medium of exchange is like finding the value, like what we find valuable. Like when we were brought here, we were told we were shown our value was, work, slavery, shit like that. But in our community, we value our elders, even though someone else may not value them. We value our parents, even though someone else may not value. We value ourselves, even though someone else may not value us. And so defining what is valuable, and what you're willing to trade for that valuable, like your example of work, one of the kids want to cut your lawn or whatever, you can negotiate that between you and that individual for their work. So with having a means of it, a representation of the value that we can all agree on, we can all come to some sort of a consensus, without someone else telling us what the value of that is. So I can do business directly with another person. They can do business directly with me, instead of us both having to go find an institution to tell us what we should value.
And like, cause what I was trying to get to is that if there is no exchange going on, not just the value of exchange, you can't have a society, you can't have a tribe, you can't have anything if there's no form of exchange going on. There's always an exchange of energy. There's an exchange of resources in order for individuals to survive. And what you are creating is a keeper of, in a sense, value that individuals can trade, and we get to determine what that is, and that's a power that we haven't had for over 400, 500 years.
Yeah.
And you stumbled on this because you was into anime and into a different lifestyle. I mean, because really think about it. It's the upbringing. You said you was a sci-fi freak. You watch movies and you see that stuff and you be like, I can make that happen. I seen you try,
or more along the lines that it should happen.
Right.
In the case of sci-fi, the best sci-fis, they give a sense of hope that humanity will get our stuff together, and that we don't have to necessarily be all kumbaya, but we can all work together. We can function. We can be civil, and so if we start to internalize that and bring out those elements that'll help us create that utopia, then why not?
Why not? I'm with you. Why the hell not? It sounds good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. And and then because one of the first thoughts that came to me was I can't remember the name with Keanu Reeves with that movie where
Matrix?
No, not the Matrix. No, the latest one. I like that. Actually, at first Matrix was good, but John Wick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They got their own medium of exchange.
Oh, right. Yeah. They use the gold coins. Yeah.
Right. They had their own, and it was a limited amount. They controlled it, and nobody outside of the culture understood the value of what they had, other than that's just gold. Because he would have ounce coins and giving motherfuckers 3 and 4 ounces. You know what I'm saying, for one thing, and then giving another one a handful for almost nothing. It's like, yo, what's going on here? But you know what I'm saying? They had their own market. So now and what I was gonna say was because like those type of movies set a certain mind state. Like for example,
Mm.
I saw you start transforming your body because one, you knew it was possible, and
Yeah.
two, you had inspiration from because hell, I mean, you like Goku. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push myself. So he be hitting himself on the calves with a steel rod and shit. Like you need to do this out to him. Hell no, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But it's like it takes a certain mind to think outside of that, and that sci-fi and that anime and a lot of these myths and legends help individuals like us to be able to look at realities, as you said, that should be. Not only could be, but they should be. And I could be the one that bring that. And I want to congratulate you for, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, soon right afterwards, I got me some more. And I'm going to get me some more. And once I get everybody open with these wallets and Gye-Nyame, we're going to start exchanging. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else you want to share with the fam?
Well, if people are interested in acquiring some more, or even set themselves up as traders, that those who would know how to do that stuff, you can go to Lobster LOBSTR.
Hold on. I'm about to send
Okay.
out the link just in case somebody want to
Okay.
come in and talk. And then also, what I want to do is I want to type this in while you saying it, because I might want to go on and get some. Now, will I be able to use my wallet directly in Keybase?
Yes, actually, yeah. Like the entire Stellar network, anything attached to the network is seen by pretty much anything else attached to the network.
So
when you set up in this case, when you set up your trading account, you use your wallet address to trade with.
okay. So of course now because this is the next piece I'm gonna talk to you about. Can you set up a course for us, for people out there that might be interested, especially for my group, that I could put people through so that they can have an understanding, something basic, something like this. I'll help you put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, we'll use what's called the Gye-Nyame system, where you make a little bit, I make a little bit, and we all happy. And then
That's
on top,
the way it goes.
you know what I'm saying? And then I could buy some more credit. So say the address slow. It's www.lobster.
Yep, LOBSTR.co.
And that's like a exchange place.
Yes, yeah. Not only are we on there, but there are other cryptocurrencies that are on there. Oh, and to like put it out there, the Stellar network is the same network that the Acoin is on. That Akon, he's building a city in Africa,
right?
And he have cryptocurrency. It's the same network that his coin is using.
Now just so that I'll make sure where people know we coming from. You didn't set this up to make money.
No.
Now,
no. Actually, I'll be doing some what they call airdrops, where I'm giving away a certain amount to people who are within the group, kind of like a lottery, just to be able to get it out to people. So it won't be much, but it'll be something.
Now, and also, you didn't get into cryptocurrency for money or for investments, because that's what a lot of people. And that's why this is why I listen to him when it comes to the cryptocurrency, because it is a matter of a belief for him. It is a matter of faith for him in how he operates with this currency. So he moves with the currency with an integrity. We're not talking about using this for a come up. What we're talking about is using this to bring community together. Am I right?
Correct.
All right, family, hold on. Let me say this. That is what we call our moja for the day. This brother has come up with a currency. Giving you a round of applause. This brother has created a currency that we can exchange within our communities and our collectives as signs of unity, as signs of we have the power to define what is valuable and what is not. I mean, I want y'all to really think about that. I want y'all to really think about that and where you can go with that if you are rolling with the right people. And right here, right now, you got the right people. How do my family get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with you? Or would you rather?
Well, if they get on Keybase, they can definitely find me there. If you're on Facebook, I'm at facebook.com DeAllen Young. You can find me, a lot of places online. I'm on YouTube. Instagram is DeAllen Young too, I believe. Yeah. You can email me, deallen@younggroup.org.
Hold on. DeAllen at Young Group.
Yep.
.org.
Yes.
All right. So if you want some more information about it, because and like I said, I'm gonna be talking with him about putting together a small course so that we could really learn the true utilization of cryptocurrency. For those of you that's on here because you see the word crypto and you think we talking about you getting rich real quick, we're not talking about that. We're talking about some real nation building shit here, some real family building shit here, some real tribe building shit here. You know what I'm saying? Not the shit that you just flush down the toilet, but the shit that you use to fertilize the earth so that you can grow some stuff. I want you to understand, I'm not playing with this. I'm very serious with this. So if you on here looking for a get rich quick scheme, this is not it. This is not it. We're not talking about the cred so that you could go and get rich, so that you go and get in the circle, get you a little bit of cred, and if everybody in the world say because we value it, all of a sudden everybody else want to value it, you're just going to sell out. Because that's what's happening. You selling out the culture. All right, but hey, I want to thank you, man, and I am going to get in touch with you on Keybase. Family, download this Keybase app. Right? It's a simple walkthrough. It's very secure. And we can have some real good conversations on there and not ever worry about anybody knowing what the hell we saying. It's incredible. It's incredible, right? And I'm just waiting for him to get the phone part of it together, man. Oh, but so is there anything? Oh, by the way, he's a capoeirista teacher, by the way. Are you going to be, after this pandemic, we're going to be hooking up something here soon?
Yeah, I'm kind of upset Juneteenth got interrupted, but but that's the plan, to come down there and do maybe a workshop, or we have a harda and we play some capoeira.
Okay, now check this out. You do know we do camping trips, and we rent.
That's right.
We rent big group sites. So, I want you to think about that because, you can have a nice.
I'm ready.
A holder by fire. You know what I'm saying? By bonfire. Type thing. Got the music playing all night. We got the tents, man. I'm telling you, it's good. It could be nice. Hey, I'm telling you, the ancestors gonna come.
Let me know so I can plan my vacation time.
Okay. All right, family. Once again, this is Brother Dentista. This will be rebroadcast. I may take it down and offer it to. No, seriously, because I was thinking about just recording it and giving it to our members. Because I don't know if you checked out my channel, but we have supporters, and I like to make sure the supporters get stuff first. That's why I'm talking about doing the e-course. Because I talk to you, I'm gonna hang up and I talk. If you got a couple more minutes,
sure,
we could talk about that. So, family, I am going to play a commercial, and Dentista, what I'm gonna do is we're going to hang up on here, and I will hit you up because my number is the same. I'll hit you up on Keybase, and then we could talk on the phone, or better yet, we could talk. Well, yeah, let's talk on the phone because I miss your voice. No, really, y'all got to hear him sing. When I say capoeira, I'm not talking about one of these fake capoeiristas out here. I done see some. Listen, you look, and I'm rusty. I'll be watching some motherfuckers play capoeira that say they do capoeira, and I'll be like, ooh, no. And then I say, now I think about you. I say, and let me just tell y'all, he got the name Dentista. Not because his teeth is pretty, but he knock other motherfuckers' teeth out. When I tell you he kicking trees and shit, it's for real. It's for real. All right.
I'm a nice.
So, what rank are you at now? You
Country master.
Country master. So you got one more step.
Yeah, they never end.
It never ends. It's a never ending journey. Hey, give me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you sing the family Holder song?
Wow, bruh. What do you want to hear?
I don't. You know, I ain't never music. It wasn't never my forte. The one that
you gonna do the chorus part?
I mean, if it's as long as you ain't got one of those long ones.
All right, we'll do tum 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 a pisada de lampio.
Hey, tum tum tum.
Lampio mata maseum.
Hey yo, tum tum tum.
You messed it up already.
Right. Do Ade or something. Do an easy one, man.
It was easy.
You see how I fell off. I fell off. And I remember one time he came to practice. He said, "How tell me you play the bamboo?" And y'all know I have a rhythm problem. And he just started. He looked at me and snatched that shit and said, "You play this. Here, you play this tambourine." I couldn't play the tambourine. He take the tambourine. You get in the holder. Thank you very much. That's what I want to do. But yo, man, I love you, and thank you for joining us. And I will hit you up in a couple of minutes. I'm going to do an outro for the people, and I want to thank you.
Right.
And we're gonna give them another round of applause, family. Get ready for this e-chorus.
All right.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
too. It
Go
can be
ahead.
on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. Name is Saul, here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. You want more than just a nice cut? Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid. So many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack?
The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Too strong? Yeah. We were born to be great. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black?